So I want to comment today on a topic, and it is the law of attraction. I want to talk about the most crucial part about being able to basically manifest or create your circumstances, your life, your reality. Now, one thing that's also left out typically in conversations is that there is no such thing as the future. There is no such thing as the past. You were in the now then, you're in the now, and you'll be in the now in the future. There is no future or past. So we can never look to the future for what we want. So in essence, if you want to attract anything into your life, if you want to change anything about your life, you actually have to feel currently in the now that reality you want is here now. So your current reality and circumstances are the result of the previous feelings you had in your life. So it's hard to feel your way out of them because that's our reality right now. So you look at it, you confirm it to be true, and then you keep yourself in a cycle by creating it. Now, one thing that happens, and this is really where people get stuck, is they deflect responsibility from being creators of their reality. They'll blame it on parents, circumstances, society, etc. But again, your emotions are what create it. So if you believe that to be true and feel it to be true, that's exactly what you'll get. This comes down to perspective. Typically, we're victims of life, or we're perpetrators, or we're defining ourselves by the things and attributes we really don't want to be, unknowingly creating that reality. When you blame anything or anyone in your life for circumstances, you give all of your power away to create. So we have to take full responsibility for everything moving forwards. Now, every single thing that's ever happened to you or will happen to you happens for a reason. So there's really no reason to feel resent. We need to forgive everyone and everything, including ourselves, so we can take our power back and let it all go. So the hardest part about all of this is feeling worth, is feeling self-love, is feeling you deserve all the things that you do desire. Because maybe you have been taught and believed your whole life that you do not. So ask yourself why anyone else in the world would deserve everything and not yourself. If we're all equal as conscious creators of reality, you have the same powers as anyone that's ever lived. You have the same abilities as anyone that's ever lived. Now, doing an objective self-inventory here will be pretty crucial. Ask yourself what's in the way of your happiness, your joy, your abundance of feeling why you can have everything or not. Because you might begin to start to deflect blame, and then you can see where you're giving your power away. Now, see, what happens is we write a story. Since our reality is linear, metaphorically, we create ourselves as a character, a mental model in our heads. Now, you can't possibly just be an idea you have of yourself, but your emotions are so powerful, you end up manifesting that mental model you are. So very simply put, as complex as it seems, you have emotionally felt and believed yourself into form. You are the mental model and character, avatar, simulation you have created of yourself. Now, it is my hopes by now that you are getting extremely excited by the implications of this. Because up until now, you've been telling your story, whether it's victimizing or whatever the perspective is that you've adopted. You can end that story now. So the emotions you send out of yourself, your magnetic heart, attracts magnetically the circumstances that you desire based on that emotion. So the signal that you're sending out wants to continue itself, whether it's worry or gratitude. So this is where be careful what you wish for really pretty much stems from, at least in my perspective. If you tell yourself and feel that your life is shit, it's going to be. If you tell yourself it's fucking amazing, I promise it's going to be. So this is the incredible beauty of the present. Because the present is every single moment, now, forever. And every single one of those nows is the pure potential to create any reality, infinite, that you want. Now, cultural conditioning is programming, and it will make you believe that you can only do certain things or cannot do certain things. You can't work for yourself. You have to get a steady job. You have to get a white picket fence, all this bullshit. And again, those are just mental constrictions, but if we accept them to be true, they will be. So now you can understand how powerful it is to focus on what it is you want and not what you don't want, because focusing on what you don't want, which is what we typically do, will simply bring more of it to ourselves. So when I say anything, infinitely anything, I mean it. You can literally reform your body, your neurons, your pathways, your brain, your intellect. There are no limits to what you can believe into being. So reinvent yourself, create a new self, write down all the attributes, all the amazing things you want to be true, and through your belief and emotions, you can reprogram your simulation, your reality, into being it. All programs run on language. Think about all the things you've told yourself about yourself that you don't want to be true. Tell yourself you are whole, perfect, powerful, strong, loving, healthy, happy, harmonious, while simultaneously feeling it, and it will be true. Now, the mind is a very tricky thing. It loves what's familiar. It doesn't like discomfort, even though discomfort's great for us. So it's going to try to self-sabotage you. It's going to try to make excuses. It's going to try to bring you back to what's navigable and familiar for you, even if it's not what you want. Now, this is where discipline and practice come into play, because deeply in our subconscious, these things are rooted. So we have to feel the new emotions of our new reality. We have to speak the things we want to be true, and we have to tell and reprogram our subconscious to accept them. Now, the really cool part about this is you can have fun. There are infinite possibilities, so anything, any system, any programming, any operating kind of system you create for yourself can be fully tailored for you. It's your choice. So every moment you are a clean slate. You are borrowing the person you might confuse to be you. You are not the story you've been holding on to, or the people in your life, or the experiences you've been through. You're a fucking clean slate. Be fucking amazing. So it is your birthright as a god or a goddess to create as a god or goddess does, from thought to form. All form is thought form, including you.